Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Scott. We're here with CraftBeer SideKicks. I got my boy Joey. Say what's up, man.
What's going on?
And today we're going to talk about some beers. Joey, what you got, man?
Yes, sir. What's going on, Scott, man? Today, first time I've ever had this beer. Super excited when I came across it at my local HEB. You know, HEB is a staple. We've been talking about it since the first episode, man, where we get our craft beers. Was super cool when I
Yeah.
came across this beer, man. I haven't tried it yet. I haven't had a beer from this brewery. I've never heard of it. Super stoked. Lone Pint Brewery, 666 Neighbor of the Beast.
Nice.
Yeah, man.
I'm already loving that beer.
Yeah, man. Check out that art, man. It's
Dude, that
super
artwork
cool.
is sick, dude.
Super cool, man. Six six
Says
six
667.
667, neighbor of the beast. Yeah. Yeah, man.
Neighbor of the beast.
Yeah, yeah. So this comes this one is from Lone Pine Brewery out of Magnolia, Texas. It is a
Nice.
6.6 ABV,
Uh-huh.
66.7 IBUs. So as yeah, man, it's an IPA. Definitely stoked to try it. First time ever came across it. I haven't ever heard of the brewery. So yeah, man, that's what I got to drink today for round numero uno.
All right.
Yes,
Well,
sir.
before we get into your pour and your taste there, I'm actually working with a beer out of Dallas, Texas.
Okay,
This
okay.
comes from Four Corners Brewery, and dude, I love the name. This beer is called El Chingon.
El chingon, damn, dude, sweet. Turn around. Let me see that art on the other side. Turn around, turn around. Yes, nice big hop right there. Yes, sir.
Dude, I saw this and I'm like, I gotta fucking get this, dude.
uh,
I gotta get this beer. Uh,
Four Corners puts out really good beers, man. I don't know if you've
yeah,
ever had any of the other beers.
I
Definitely
I
good beer.
have I have, and this is probably gonna be the third beer that I've had from this brewery.
Okay, okay.
Four Corners is definitely putting it down, man. I love the simplistic style that they have on their cans. You know, it's simple artwork, but dude, the names El Chingon. Come on, man.
Come on, man. It doesn't get any better than that, man. El Chingon. Come on. Definitely,
But
dude.
this one's coming in. This one's coming in at 7.3 ABV and 72 IBUs. So it's definitely on the higher side for a single IPA.
Yes, sir, it is.
But let's go ahead and get yours poured, man. Tell me what you think.
Let's go, man. So I'm going with the pour on mine. I'm gonna pour it into my Weathered Souls glass right here. Weathered Souls out of San Antonio,
Nice.
Texas, man. Definitely one of my favorite glasses that I got. Definitely one of my favorite breweries here. I haven't hit them all, which I kind of feel bad, but eventually I'm going to hit
Yeah.
them all. But Weathered Souls always putting out
Yeah.
good beer, so I'm pouring this out into my Weathered Souls glass. Look at that beautiful head on top, a little bit larger than what I like. I'll let that settle for a little bit, man. The aroma coming off of it, real citrusy,
Yeah.
kind of grapefruitish. Oh my goodness, it's super good, brother. I'll go ahead and wait for your pour, and then we'll
Yeah.
cheers and we'll take a drink, brother.
All right. I'm actually drinking out of a new glass today as well, and I'm gonna have some information about this glass set that I bought off of Amazon
Okay.
in the second half of the show.
Yes, sir.
I bought a craft beer set from Amazon. Um, it was 6 pieces. It was like $30,
Hmm.
and they're really nice glasses. You know, for the different styles of beer that we'll be drinking here on the show.
Okay.
You know, no matter what kind of beer it was, I was always drinking the same glass. So
Right, right. Yeah,
now,
yeah.
now I'll have, appropriate glasses, for aromas and tastes and stuff like that. But here we go. Let's pour out this El Chingon.
Tenfold, tenfold. You're gonna have to pass that info on to me, brother. I gotta get some new glasses. Oh, the color of that beer,
Oh,
man. Oh
dude, this
Lord.
one is already
Look at
fucking
that.
beautiful.
Oh shit.
Oh, dude,
Man,
that
so
is a beautiful
beautiful pour, dude.
golden
Yes.
amber,
Just the color difference and both of our
dude.
beers being an IPA. Hold that up real
Yeah,
quick. Look at just the color difference alone. I don't
Yeah.
know, but I'm kind of in
I
love.
like the haze on yours.
Yeah, yeah, but I'm kind of in love with the amber color on yours, bro, for sure.
Yeah.
With the El Chingon, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Hey,
Well,
bottoms
let's
up,
give it a
Scott.
taste, man.
Cheers, my brother.
Bottoms up.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay.
Okay. El
Mm.
Chingon does not fuck around.
It does not fuck around. It's the más chingón of the beers, Papa.
That's right. That's right.
What you think about
They
that
knew
beer,
what they were
Scott?
doing with this one, man. All
Yeah,
right.
yeah. What you think? What you think? What you getting? What you getting?
So this right here, this big fucking hop right here on the back of this can,
Yes, sir.
that's gonna say it all, dude. It's hoppy as fuck.
Yeah.
Okay. Understandably, an IPA, it's gonna be hoppy. Everyone knows that. If you're drinking IPAs, you already like hoppy beers. Some people like them super hoppy. Some people like them more citrusy.
A little bit maybe on the
I
lighter side.
Yeah, I love a hoppy beer. I love a citrusy beer. I'm not biased. This one, it's hoppy as fuck, and I love it. It's got a very strong hoppy taste to it. I don't know how many different kinds of hops they're using in here, but it's got it's got the initial, and then it's got the aftertaste. So that tells me there's at least probably two or three different hops in there. And dude, it's damn good. I'm liking this beer off the first drink.
The first, and
What about
that's the first time you've tried that one.
This is the first time I've ever tried this one. Yes, sir.
Nice, nice. I like that.
What
Yeah.
about you, man?
All right. So yeah, this beer, this it's really good, man. From the initial taste, off my second taste right there. Um, not too much citrusy. It's kind of light. It's kind of light.
It looks a little light.
Yeah, definitely light, man. The hops, it's not coming across too much, but it's a nice, subtle, light, hoppy taste to it. A little citrusy, not too citrusy on the hops, man.
Uh-huh.
Kind of like an orange grapefruit ish peel kind of taste to it on the aftertaste coming
Yeah,
through
yeah,
at
you
the
got the rind
aftertaste.
to it.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
All in all, man,
And
it's
what was the AVB on that one?
this one is 6.6 ABV,
Okay, it's not bad.
and that one and El Chigon
7.3.
7.3. Yeah, so
Dude,
if
I've seen double IPAs that are in the sevens.
yeah, for sure, for sure.
This
Yeah.
one's definitely on the higher end for a single.
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And yeah, so just the description on this beer, man, the way they kind of brew it, and I'm not really gonna get into it. It's all scientific beer brewing to me. Hey, what do I know? I just drink the beer and taste it. You know what I mean? But it is a really good
Yeah.
beer, man. I'm kind of surprised that I came across it. I'm glad I came across it. Lone Pint Brewery,
Yeah.
Magnolia,
And,
Texas. HEB, go check it out. Definitely gonna find it in your singles section for sure.
yeah, and for El Chingon, if you're in the Dallas area, I'm sure you can find these all over the place. Same thing for San Antonio. I'm sure you can find it at HEB or your local craft brewery supplier. Where I'm at in the Houston area, I actually found this at Kroger.
At the Kroger's, okay.
However, yeah. However, I do know that HEB in the Houston area also sells the Four Corners brand. So more than likely, it's on the shelf right now at my local HEB. I just happen to be on the Kroger side,
Okay,
and
okay.
that's where I picked up this beer.
Yeah, and yeah, man, Four Corners Brewery, dude, they do it big times, man. I don't know if you've ever had their El Grito, El Grito. I think it's
Yes, I've actually
oh,
got that in my fridge right now, dude.
dude, 100% my favorite beer from Four Corners Brewery. My favorite beer, dude. You can put that beer up against any national brand, Coors Light, Miller
Yeah,
Lite, Bud Light, Budweiser. I'm gonna go
yeah,
with El Grito 100% of the time. So
yeah.
good, dude.
It's
That
it's
beer,
lager.
yeah, for sure. Yeah.
It's an American style lager, just
Yes,
like
sir.
all of the ones that you mentioned,
Yep.
Budweiser, Bud Light, Miller Lite,
Yep.
Coors, but it's lager done better.
Done better, dude. Super crushables. That's an all dayer. If you're
Yeah,
barbecuing, well, how come you don't
yeah,
have El Grito
definitely a
with you?
session beer.
For
Yeah,
sure, dude.
yeah,
Definitely,
it's
man.
definitely a session beer.
Super good.
You
I don't
know, and
know.
I think it comes in right around the right around the same ABV as like a Coors or a Bud Light. Anyway, so it's definitely like a session beer, and it's pretty light on the taste and pretty easy going. You can definitely, if you're a beer drinker, you can definitely drink several of these
Oh yeah,
and
you're gonna throw them
not be
back.
completely on your ass like the way you would be if you were drinking IPAs all day.
Yeah, definitely, dude.
Yeah.
You're gonna throw them back. You're gonna enjoy it, and you're gonna enjoy it more than just drinking a your regular Coors Light, Bud
Yeah,
Light,
yeah, exactly.
Miller Light. Why
And
not give
and
it?
that's
So
what
what?
I like about the
Yeah,
lighter beers. In these podcasts that we do, I tend to favor the IPAs
for
because
sure.
these are what would draw my interest. These are my
Yeah,
favorites, and when I want to kick back and drink one or two beers, I drink an IPA. But like if I'm going to be barbecuing and drinking the whole damn day, I am not fucking with IPAs, man.
I,
IPAs, I'm gonna drink two or three of them, and I'm gonna just lose all interest in what the fuck I'm doing and want to take a nap.
I second
you
that.
know,
Yeah, you
you
might forget
know,
about your barbecue and it's gonna fucking burn, man.
exactly. You got to get yourself, something lighter. And the lagers are definitely on the lighter side. If you can find you a
Definitely on the
nice
lighter
Kolsch
side.
blonde,
Yeah.
or something like that.
Yep.
You got to stay on the lighter side, especially if you're gonna be outside all day, and you got to stay hydrated too.
Yeah,
You got
for sure.
every couple of beers, chug some water, dude.
You have to, man. That
Don't
that
fuck up your liver.
that that is, dude. That is a must, man. I know people that they drink just their barbecuing is just nothing but beer, 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 beer. But as a craft beer drinker, you got to understand like there's a different craft that goes into this. This
Yeah,
this these beers
dude.
are brewed different styles. So in between
Hmm.
every couple of beers, it's important that you do what Scott just did right now and drink some water. Definitely, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
Definitely,
Even if
you
you're
have
not
to.
chugging a whole bottle of water, drink some.
You have to.
Keep your ass hydrated because these beers will put you on your ass.
Yeah,
And
you don't want. Yep.
as a young immature drinker, I was always just like, water's for pussies.
Oh, get fucked. Get fucked about it. Yeah.
Just chug beer, chug beer, chug beer, get all fucked up. Dude,
Get
I learned to
yeah.
pace myself. And if you drink a couple of waters in between your beers, not only will you last longer, but you don't end up all stupid drunk.
Yeah, you know, yeah, you're not that pendejo at the end of the night that's getting carried to the fucking
Exactly.
car, or
Exactly.
getting laid out and left in the middle of a yard.
Yeah. Throwback to episode 3.
There you go, baby. Come on, but yeah, my bad, brother. You left it open for me.
It's all good, man. It's all good. Like I said, I was young and immature at that point in time. I thought I was a badass. I thought I was a chingon.
You
Fuck
oh
no, I
nice.
wasn't,
I
dude.
like that. Yeah. But yeah, definitely important, man, to drink beer. You want to keep your liver going, man. That these young kids want to drink. We've been there, we've done it. Drink, 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 drink. Now we know the importance of hey, I've had two or three beers. Let me down the water. Let me down the
Yeah,
water and let me go drain the lizard. Yo, break the
yeah,
seal. I don't want to break the seal because once I break it, I gotta keep going every 5 fucking minutes. So go
yeah.
fucking take a piss every 5 fucking minutes, man. It's
That's
important.
right.
It's
You
important to
wanted
keep
to
your
drink.
kidneys going, man. Yeah, for sure. As we get older, we understand these things. These young cats, they don't
Yeah.
fucking know, man. Come on.
Nah, man.
You got
Hopefully these young cats are watching and they'll be like, hey, these old guys are up to something.
they're up to something. And yeah, yeah, yeah. A little bit of wisdom and knowledge goes a long fucking way, man.
Exactly, exactly.
Been there, done that shit, man, for sure. For
No
sure,
shit,
dude.
man. Take it
Yeah,
from a couple of old schoolers.
yeah, been there, done
Oh
that
shit.
shit, man, for sure. Mm.
But yeah, man. So I've got in the second part of the show, I've got another beer that's we're gonna call this beer 420 friendly, and I'm gonna leave it hanging at that.
My brother, I'm interested
All right.
already. Come on, come on.
I'm gonna go over the craft beer glasses that I bought online. I think I got a sensational deal on them, and for anyone who's into the craft beers, um, it's definitely a set that you want to buy, man. And they're not paying me to advertise for them, but I was impressed at the price I paid and the quality of the glasses that I received. So we'll go over that in the second half. Do
And
you
I
have
do.
anything that you want to add about your beer?
My beer, other than it's super crushable, it's just super good, dude. You know what? It's a good beer, but all the rage right
But
now is with the fucking El Chingon from Four Corners Brewery, dude.
yeah,
That
but
is a good
yeah,
fucking beer, dude.
it's I'm noticing this. I'm about halfway through this glass right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
It's got a malty aftertaste, which is
Yes,
something which is something that you don't see in very many IPAs these days.
yes, sir. Yep,
You know,
yep.
and I didn't. I'm realizing this. I'm tasting this in my mouth, and I'm reading the back of it. And let me just read this, dude. This
Go for it.
this
Yes,
this
sir.
is actually pretty funny. It
Okay.
says Este India Pale Ale is puro hop machismo. It's brewed with a badass blend of mighty American hops balanced with Munich malt and dry hop for uh, aromatic intensity. Orale, crank up your chingon factor.
Orale. I love that shit, dude. Hey, you know what? They're keeping it real. They're keeping it a 100% Tex-Mex, dude. I love that
That's
shit.
right,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, a brewery not only who puts out good fucking beer, but keeps it 100% authentic by keeping it Tex-Mex. What
That's
else do
right.
you need, dog? What else do you need? I
Dude,
don't
what
know.
more can you ask for, man?
It
It's a good
maybe
beer from a badass brewery and they're keeping it
Yeah,
real.
maybe a couple of fucking barbacoa tacos on the side. Hey, who knows?
Right?
Fucking hey,
But yeah,
dude.
man.
I like that,
So
dude.
so you were telling me before we got the show started that there was something that you wanted to talk about with the hype.
Yeah, man. Hype beers, dude. Hype beers, man. So I've been a craft beer drinker for, um, for damn near about, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 months now. Hype beer is one thing that gets me, man. And you see a lot of these beers on Instagram because I'm on Instagram a lot.
Yeah,
Craft Beer Corner, Big Joe's Craft Beer Corner on Instagram. Um,
yeah,
and I've run into a couple of craft hype beers that were actually bomb as fuck, dude. They were really good. I did
yeah.
have a problem this one time, and this is something I wanted to bring up to the podcast and tell you, Scott. I don't think I told you, Scott, about this particular San Antonio brewery who put out a hype beer. I think, in my view, was a hype beer. Now, I've read reviews on it. I've seen people. I have a personal friend who loves this beer. He loves it, and
Dude, spill the
and,
beans.
and
What are we talking
yeah,
about?
so super crazy. So it's a brewery here in San Antonio, Texas. Isla Street Brewery, dude. Isla Street Brewery.
Okay.
Yeah, so this isn't a brewery. This is a really super micro brewery. They don't put out breweries where you
Okay.
can go on a weekend and buy. They don't have tap room. They put out beers for special releases. Now they hype the beers up.
Okay.
Super
So
hype,
so it's small batch,
super small
special
batch.
release.
Super small batch, pre-sale. Once they're sold out, you can't get shit until they do another
Okay.
pre-sale of this, right? So they don't have a brew,
Okay.
they don't have a tap room or nothing. So
All right.
Scott, you of all people, me of all people, we know how Big Red is here in Texas and San Antonio.
Oh yeah. Oh
Big
yeah,
Red
dude.
fucking soda, dude. Nothing.
Yeah.
What do they say? They say Dr. Pepper is a fucking beer. Is a soda of Texas. Bullshit. I call bullshit on
No,
that. It's 100% fucking Big Red, dude.
dude, it
100%
is.
Big Red, right? So this
Yeah.
brewery, is a sea brewery. They put out a beer called Big Rojo.
Oh.
So this is supposed to contain the syrup or the contents, the syrup of Big Red, and so they made a Berliner Weiss beer, a Berliner Weiss, right, bro? Fucking hype beer, dog. This beer had no aftertaste. no taste, no nothing. A fucking Big Red soda, and they put it out there. This is the shit. I think fucking the news, my SA Current, the SA Current, fucking newspapers picked it up. News fucking people picked it up. Super hype, dude. Super hype. The first
So
batch
the
came
hype
out.
was all around this big rojo,
Yeah, so the hype was around Big
and
Rojo.
yeah,
Yeah. So apparently they were in a legal battle. They couldn't even come up with the fucking original logo because they were in a legal battle with fucking Big Red. Now I'm not 100% sure. I don't think Big Red. I don't think they like the fucking logo of the fucking beer. They came up with everything, but apparently Big Red, they were using the fucking syrup from the Big Red beer. The Big Red beer, right?
yeah.
I mean, goddamn, it's so fucking good. Big Red soda, syrupy, nice. Fucking, you get that like kind of fucking vanilla fucking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So
It's
for
Big Red.
yeah. So for anyone who doesn't know what Big Red Beer is, if we do happen to have like viewers outside of Texas, Big Red soda is like a cream flavored soda.
Nice, yes sir.
Uh, it's supposed to be like a what's the red in it? It's not strawberry.
It's not strawberry. It's
It's
like a.
not cherry.
It's not. It's its own
It's
particular flavor.
but it is a cream style soda,
It is a
similar to
cream style soda. Yes sir.
like a A&W cream soda or something like
Yes.
that.
Yes sir.
But it's very unique in taste. You're not going to
Yes.
taste anything like it.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
So this beer is supposedly using the syrup
Yes.
from Big Red, which
Yeah.
would make the beer taste, damn near identical to Big Red soda.
Yeah. For
And
sure.
uh and it was all hype.
That was the selling point. The selling point is that they're doing a big red fucking beer.
Yeah.
So I put in a pre-order. Ah, cool. I
Okay.
got 4 cans. I bought 4 cans, right? I pre-ordered 4 cans, got them. Didn't have a problem paying the money. They were a little pricey. I get it. They're a microbrewery. I'm gonna support my local breweries, right? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna buy. Hey, I love fucking Big Red. Big Red is my favorite. My favorite soda. Bought it.
Yeah.
Came home. Put them in the freezer. Put them in the fridge, freezer a little bit. Me and my wife are drinking, and my wife's the first one. So I'm a craft beer drinker. My wife takes first drink of everything I drink. Just about
Yeah.
first drink, because she enjoys it just as much as I do, which is really cool. Anyways,
Yeah.
she takes a drink. She's like, I don't get nothing. I took a drink of the beer, dude, and did not get no fucking Big Red. Hype beer, dude. Fucking hype beer. And the only reason
So
why I say hype,
how would you describe the taste of that beer?
okay, so what I describe to everybody that I talk about, because non-craft beer drinkers that I've spoken to have all heard about the Big Red
Hey,
beer.
pause your video.
All right, my brother. So yeah, definitely, dude. A little break, but yeah. So I've asked a couple of people who are not craft beer drinkers. They would always ask me like, "Hey, how's the Big Red beer?" Because they knew I had it,
Yeah.
and I would tell them like, "Dude, it does not taste like fucking Big Red. You know what it tastes like? It tastes like they got the fucking. You go to HEB and get the 75 cent bottle drinks of Wild Red,
Yeah.
like a generic fucking Big Red drink.
Yeah.
That's basically what it is, dude. That's basically what it
Just
is.
like watered down bullshit.
Yeah, dude. So I've read a couple of reviews on Instagram and on the Facebook and everything. I did a little bit of research. So apparently I'm not the only one that thinks that this was fucking hype beer.
Yeah.
I thought that was a big kind of fuck you to the people of San Antonio, man. I think
Yeah.
maybe they kind of just put put it out there and kind of like just put it out there, distribute it as a big red beer to make money, dude. Now don't get me wrong, I've had a couple of beers from this brewery. They're good, but if you make
Yeah.
a hype beer like that, knowing that you got to come and fucking deliver, and you don't fucking
Yeah.
deliver, come on, dude, that leaves a
Especially,
bad taste in the mouth.
hometown San Antonio, dude. That dude, what? I'm gonna say Big Red. What's the next word to come out of your mouth?
San Antonio,
No,
Texas.
barbacoa.
Dude, Big Red and fucking Barbacoa, dude. Oh my God, where's my sign?
It's
I got a
everywhere,
fucking sign
bro.
here.
It's
Yes.
it's
Yep.
everywhere.
Yep.
Big Red and barbacoa is like a staple dish in that
Staple.
city.
Staple.
Okay, dude, you drive around town. It's painted on the sides of buildings. It's up on the marquees when you're pulling up to a restaurant. Big Red barbacoa goes first. Go.
They sell it in
You know
HEB as a bundle.
exactly. You know, Big Red is huge in San Antonio. It's probably arguably the biggest market for Big Red.
Arguably, yes, sir. Yep.
Okay. And for this local brewery from San Antonio to hype up their name like this and promise this beer and not deliver on their promise, not only did they disappoint the people of San Antonio, but they they put them to shame, dude. It's disrespectful.
It is 100% disrespectful. So I tasted the beer. I put out my review. Cool, man. They send me a message on Instagram. They tell me the brewing process, which I respect. You guys are listening. So that tells me you're listening to the reviewers out there who are reviewing your beer. Cool.
Yeah,
Your ears are open. You're gonna send me your information, how you brew it, this and that. Still doesn't
that's
tell me
cool.
how this beer tastes like Big Red because it didn't to me. And in conclusion for me, fucking 100% hype beer, dude. Hype fucking beer. Don't put out a fucking beer and claim it that you use the same products or ingredients as something that's so r- history driven, like Big Red in San Antonio
Yeah,
in the state of Texas. Don't put that out there, man, because you know damn
yeah,
well that this fucking beer does not taste like Big Red, dude. Not even the
yeah,
aftertaste, not even a
yeah.
hint of fucking Big Red.
That's
But
bullshit, man.
you put it out there as Big Red, it becomes hype beer, which
Exactly,
then you make
exactly,
money.
exactly.
Come on, man.
And if you're done with that right there, I'd like to add something to that, man.
Go for it, bro,
With
brother.
the
Yes, sir.
you know with this hype that we're having, um, I don't know if you've noticed this, but lately, big name brands are beginning to do craft style beers. Okay,
Okay.
and it's becoming a thing like constant on my feed. When I'm scrolling through Facebook, or dude, even like ads that I see, like I'm watching a video and there'll be like an ad for the number one that I've seen, Sierra Nevada.
Okay. Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
they're a big brewery. Okay, they've been around for 50 something years nationwide, probably in other countries as well.
Right. Right.
Definitely not a craft brewery.
No.
However, they've now got two IPAs and they're really pushing them out there, dude.
Hmm.
They got a regular single IPA and they've got a hazy IPA.
No shit.
Yeah. And when you walk into the stores, dude, you see them on the shelves next to the craft beer
Hmm.
because they're pushing it as a craft beer.
As a craft beer, but they're not a
Yeah,
microbrewery.
but they're not. There's another couple that I've seen that are also not big time. It's not like Anheuser Busch is coming out with an IPA or anything like that. But there's a couple of others that I've seen that they're not microbreweries. They're not craft beer breweries.
Hmm.
They're large corporate owned breweries that have been making regular style beers forever. Now they're jumping on the craft beer hype
Okay.
and they're trying to push out their own IPAs and stuff like that because they know that that's all the hype.
Right. Right.
I'm not saying it's bad.
Right.
I
Right.
haven't
Right.
tried any of these
Right.
beers.
I haven't tried Sierra Nevada. I've heard of them.
Yeah, I me neither. But the thing, my thing about that is I like to support my local breweries.
Yeah.
I like to support the small batch breweries. Okay. I cannot like if someone gives me a Sierra Nevada IPA, I'm gonna drink that. I cannot spend money on that.
Right. My brother, because the
No
best
matter how
beer.
much it intrigues me.
Yeah, for sure. The best beer is
Exactly.
the
But
what?
you're right. A free beer.
100%. Yes, sir.
That's right.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what it is.
Yes,
Best
sir.
beer is a free beer.
It's a free beer. So, what do you think about? So you got the national brand breweries. You got breweries that maybe started off as a microbrewery that then became national, like a Sierra
Uh
Nevada
huh.
or a Shiner from here in Texas, Shiner.
Okay.
So
Shiner.
they're kind of putting out more, if you've
Now,
noticed, more craft style beers.
exactly. And Shiner started doing that a few years ago. When they started expanding their name, because I don't know if you remember, but for years it was just Shiner Bock, and that
It
was
was
the
just
only beer
Shiner
that they
Bock.
made.
Yeah, it was just Shiner Bock.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
that was the only beer that they made,
yeah.
and then they made a Shiner Bock Light,
It was Shiner Bock Light.
and then they made a blonde, and then they made a
Yes,
black,
yes.
and then they started doing seasonal beers.
Seasonal beers. Yes, sir.
And that was craft before craft was a thing.
Right, right.
And you would see like Stella Artois, Blue
Oh,
Moon,
oh,
you
oh.
know, these larger breweries that
Yeah,
were, you know, putting out seasonal beers.
yeah,
And the seasonal beers were smaller batches that were only available for a limited time. And that was basically our craft beer before it was craft beer.
yeah.
So in that light, I have a lot of respect for Shinerbach
Okay.
because
Yeah,
they've been doing it from the beginning.
yeah,
you
yeah.
know,
They have.
plus they're still a local owned brewery here in Texas.
Texas,
You
baby.
can go
Yes, sir.
tour, yeah, you can go tour their brewery. It's still the same family that's always owned them. They didn't
Yeah.
sell out to like this big corporation. They're not Shinerbach, division of Anheuser-Busch.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
They're still just Shinerbach.
yeah.
Shinerbach delivers it. Shinerbach stock your shelf.
Yes, they do. Yep,
Shinerbach takes back all of your returns.
yep.
Shinerbach, employs all the people that handle the beer.
Yeah,
That's it. When you order Shinerbach, you get it from Shinerbach.
yeah. Yep,
So
yep.
I can hop on that. I can respect that. If Shinerbach put out a hazy IPA tomorrow, I would buy that motherfucker.
I'd buy that motherfucker too. Yeah, I would
Yeah.
definitely buy that, man. That's perfect, dude. And yeah. So I wanted to get your thoughts on that. Perfect, dude. Perfect. One more little thing, real quick. I don't know if you've ever heard of a brewery here in San Antonio called Freetail Brewery.
I've heard of them, never had
Okay,
anything from them.
so I have a beer from them over here in my beer selection,
I see it. I see your big
which
selection over there.
is right there. That's Freetail. Wait, right
Blue
there.
can?
Right here, that's Freetail. So that's a Freetail IPA. It's called Sold Out right there. So, which is pretty cool, man. So now that I see Blue Eagle distributing, so Blue Eagle distributors are the distributors of Bud Light, Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light, Corona,
Hmm.
Budweiser. So I've seen a lot of Freetail advertisement. So I see 18 wheelers of Bud Light, of Blue Eagle
Uh-huh.
distributing with a Freetail
Yeah.
a free tail, and I think as a local brewery, I think that is fucking cool, dude. That is
Yeah.
super
I mean
super
that's a
cool,
small
dude.
brewery making it, dude. And
Yeah.
and to add to that, I and this is gonna suck. In the second half, I'm going to have the information.
Okay.
But since we're talking about it right now, I'm going to mention it. There is a microbrewery out of Victoria, Texas, that has been producing beers for the past couple of years. They're not they're not well known, and a couple of them are okay. I actually had two of them earlier today at one of the local restaurants here, but they've teamed up with one of the local distributors in my area,
Okay.
Del Papa, who is a distributor for Anheuser-Busch. And Del Papa is going to start distributing their beers for them.
Hmm.
And they said that they're going to cover everywhere from Victoria to Houston, all the way to Beaumont. So basically, south of Houston, east of Houston,
Right.
Del Papa is going to be distributing their beers for them. So their name's getting out there as well.
That's fucking awesome,
And
dude.
and I'm going to have their name for you in the second half. So
Okay.
when we get started with that, I'll let you know what brewery that is.
Cool, cool. And I like that, man. The fact that these microbreweries are taking these delivering brands and just using them for advertisement purposes, even if they're
Yeah,
not distributing their beer, as I think it's 100% fucking amazing, dude. Way to promote your beer, way to promote your microbrewery. I mean, what better way is there to do it? That's fucking amazing, dude.
exactly,
That's pretty cool.
exactly, dude.
I like that, man. I
Yep.
like that. So, Scott, here we
But
go. Round one in the motherfucking books. We did it, dude.
yep.
We're gonna take a little
Hey,
quick break. Yes, sir.
before you finish that,
Yep.
El Chingon,
Yes,
we're
sir.
gonna do something. We're gonna do something right now that we haven't done in any episode.
Okay. What you got?
I'm gonna give this a rating.
Oh, I like that. Okay. Okay. I dig it.
Okay, 4.5 out of 5. This is instantly one of my favorites.
Okay.
How can you not love it, dude? It's called
Okay.
El Chingon.
I like it. I like it. And you know what? I fucking agree with that rating, dude. 4.5 out of 5. El Chingon, I've
Yeah,
had it before. Definitely one of my favorite fucking IPAs. Four Corners Brewery, doing it big with all their beers, dude. And El Chingon
fuck yeah, dude.
doesn't get more fucking Chingon than that, dog. 100%.
That's right. That's right.
Yes,
What
sir.
about
So,
the 667, brother? What are you gonna
so,
give that for a rating?
so out of five, so I have five IPAs. I'm gonna
Uh
give
huh.
this a 3.75, dog.
Okay.
3.75, super on the light side. For me, could have used citrus and
Cowbell.
hop, more citrus and hop flavors. It was kind of light, was super good. 667,
Yeah,
neighbor of the beast. It should have been 666. I am the fucking beast, and give it to me strong. Let's go. Come on.
that's right. Make it dark. But all
But
right,
yeah,
brother.
yes, sir, man. Here we go. End of round one. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with round two. Scott, here we go. We're going to go come back with round two, brother. All right, welcome back to round two of CraftBeer SideKicks, man. Me and Scott going hard tonight, baby. Going hard tonight. We're doing round two. Scott, round two. What you got, baby?
Round two, baby. All right. So in the first segment, I was telling you that this beer right here is actually 420 friendly. And before I get to this beer, I am not political in any kind of way. However, I will say this: 420 was the real winner of this election. If you don't believe me, just Google that shit. More states passed 420 laws than ever before.
Yeah, Texas is fucking behind on that, brother. Yes, sir.
Texas is behind, but it's coming up real soon,
It's
sooner than
coming.
you think.
It's coming. Yeah.
Okay. For those outside of Texas that are 420 friendly, lucky you. For those who are not in Texas, here's a 420 beer.
What the
This is
fuck?
made by Sweetwater out of
Okay.
Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay.
And they're calling this one G13 IPA. This is their 420 strain. This is actually a line of beers that are 420 strain. They're
Okay.
infused with hemp.
Oh, come on, man. Come on. Nice.
um,
Nice.
yeah, yeah. This one, they make this one. This is the IPA. They make a blonde, and then they also make a uh, what was the other one? I think they make three different beers. Um, I think they might actually make a seasonal beer out of the 420 strain as well. But this one right here is an IPA. which is why I got it because I love IPAs.
That's
Pause.
nice, dude. That is so cool,
Hey, pause it real quick.
brother. That beer sounds good. So, all their beers, or they have a whole line of 420 friendly with hemp, or is that the only style of beer, or their whole line is 420
No, no,
friendly?
no. So this company, this particular brewery, they make all kinds of different beers, everything
Okay,
from IPAs to lagers and blondes or whatever.
okay,
But then they have a 420 strain,
okay,
and
okay.
there's three beers that are infused with hemp in their 420 strain, and this one they're calling it G13. It's an IPA.
Is it G13 classified?
That's right, it's G13 classified, baby.
I like that, dude. Awesome, dude. I'm super excited for you to try that beer, and awesome, dude.
All right. So
Super
what you
cool.
got?
Okay, so I'm gonna keep it same brewery as round one.
All right.
Uh, Lone Pint Brewery out of Magnolia, Texas. Today we're doing the Yellow Rose Smash IPA. Came across at my local HEB.
Uh-huh.
Now, the reason why it's called a Smash Malt or Smash IPA, let me read you the back real quick of this
Okay.
beer. Yellow Rose is a single malt, single hop India Pale Ale using a caboodle of one malt and one hop. Whole cone is used for bittering, flavoring, and aroma in the kettle. It
Uh-huh.
is also massively dry hop. This brew is named after a Texas heroine who is not to be trifled with. Okay, super weird. If there's a Texas heroine that's fucking yellow rose. Now I've heard of the pink rose of Texas. I've never heard of the yellow rose of Texas.
Me
Pink rose,
neither.
pink rose of Texas is a fucking drug. Yellow rose of Texas never heard of. Either way, it's a brewing process that that this brewery uses. They come up with the yellow rose. So apparently it's different, but yeah. So it's a yellow rose IPA. It
Yeah.
is 6.8 ABVs, 62 IBUs. But yeah, so super excited to try it. Never have tried it before. Came across it at my local HEB with the neighbor of the beast 667. So super stoked, man. See how it
Yeah.
goes.
So this one also comes in at 6% ABV, and it doesn't give
Okay.
me any other information on that one.
Okay.
But I do like what it says here in the back. Um, it says they took an already dank IPA and married its hops with a strain specific terpinous. I
Okay.
hope I'm pronouncing that right, and natural hemp type flavor. The result is an aromatic, super hybrid,
Yeah.
sticky IPA that's ready to rip. A
Man,
strange new strain indeed.
my brother. Look at this. Look, a 420 friendly IPA with hemp. Right. So you know how I came across craft beer was a beer that I got in trouble with, as we talked about on episode one of CraftBeer SideKicks,
Uh huh.
and that beer tastes exactly like fucking marijuana. I guarantee you that beer looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Sounds pretty good. It's going to taste pretty good. The dude, the color of that beer is amazing.
Dude, this
Not not
fucking beer
not
smells like sticky icky.
oh dude, 100%. I
Get,
yeah.
dude, I am not even fucking playing, dude.
So, hey, Scott, check
Dude,
this out. Check this
I
out.
wish you were here to smell this, dude.
Hey, check it out. So, apparently, so if you've been listening since episode one, you know that I got in trouble before. Not a lot of people know it, but I put it out there for the fucking world to hear, so it is what it is, right? It is what
Yeah.
it is. So, I got the fucking police report, right? So I'm reading it. Apparently, I said when I was drunk, oh yeah, that beer that I was drinking tastes like weed. It tastes like marijuana. I must have had like 10 of those motherfuckers. I didn't have 10 of them, dude. I must have had to, but I swear to God, it tasted and and smelled exactly like hemp. So I'm
Yeah.
curious to see what that beer tastes like, man. And the color of that
Dude,
beer looks fantastic, man. Look at this.
yeah. It's got a great fucking color to it, dude.
Nice, my brother. Nice. Hey, Scott, bottoms up. Cheers, my brother.
Cheers.
Here we go. Ah, let me go first, Scott. I want you to save that. I want you to savor that real quick. Take it in, drink it. I want you to
Yeah.
savor. Let me go first. So this Smash IPA, really good. First taste. It's a lot more floral. It's floral than the first one.
Okay.
Not as citrusy. Super light. Um, 6.8 ABV, which is coming in as zero point 0.2 more alcohol by volume than the neighbor of the beast. But more floral. It's got to be the process in which this beer is brewed, which makes it lighter
Yeah.
and, to be honest, more enjoyable. Very light. It's more floral. Dude, yellow rose. It matches the. It's the exact yellow rose. It's floral. Nice. I mean, one more. I don't know what you can ask more of this beer. It's kind of hoppy, but floral and easy to drink. Yeah, super enjoyable beer,
Yeah.
man. Super
Good
enjoyable
deal.
IPA. But I'm curious, what you think about that beer you're drinking, man? I like that.
I'm gonna take another drink real quick.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, it's still there.
Mm,
Okay.
mm.
All right. So you can't just smell it.
Okay,
You can also taste it.
nice.
All right. Um, it's basically like they've taken their, I'm guessing their signature IPA, which I've never had,
Right.
and they basically just add a whole bunch of fucking hemp oil to it.
Mm. Okay.
Cause, dude, it smells like straight up bud with some beer aftertaste, and when it's going down, you can taste all that shit in your mouth, dude.
No
It
shit.
tastes, dude. It tastes like straight up weed mixed with an IPA.
Mm.
Like I'm not going to say that you know beer and 420 should not mix because they've mixed in my body on numerous occasions.
100%.
but but this is something different. Yeah, like this right here, dude. It's different. This is the most different IPA that I've ever had,
Okay. Okay.
and that's saying something, dude.
Yeah, for
I drink a
sure.
lot of IPAs,
Yes, you do.
and anywhere I go, if I'm looking at a beer menu, I'm like, oh, IPA, I'll have that.
Yeah, for sure.
You know,
For sure. Yep.
you know,
Yep.
I drink a
Yep.
lot of IPAs, dude, and for this one to really stand out like that, that says something, and it's still got that beautiful golden
Mm.
color to it too, man.
Nice.
But
Nice.
dude, that whoo, boy, I tell you, man, weed mixed with beer, mixed with IPA beer. That's all this is.
I mean, come on. What more of a concoction do you need, man?
I mean,
Perfect.
and honestly, the name says it all. 420 strain.
420 strain. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude. Dude, I gotta find that beer, dude. I
Yeah.
definitely gotta find it. Where'd you find it at?
I actually found this at Kroger.
No way.
So yeah, Sweetwater Brewery
Okay.
out of Atlanta, Georgia.
Atlanta, Georgia. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. So that's that, man. That's some beer to get you high.
Dude, that's fucking amazing, man. Like I said, that beer I had in North Carolina definitely tasted and smelled like marijuana, and it was an IPA, and it got me fucked up, like five or six of them. So
Yeah.
Not sure. Well, North Carolina isn't a legal state. It wasn't at the time. I don't know if it is now. I don't really pay attention to it, but it might have been
Well,
hemp in the beer.
yeah.
Definitely hemp,
Well,
for
I
sure.
know, hemp is legal in Texas,
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, yes, it is.
and CBD is also legal in
Yeah,
Texas.
yes, it is.
So this beer could theoretically be brewed here. Obviously, it's sold here.
The aromas, it can give off the aromas of
Yeah,
marijuana. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
But dude, it's definitely something worth a try, man. You
I'm
got to
super,
go find this beer.
I'm super stoked, dude. I'm definitely gonna have to try that beer for sure. Anything 420
And
strain. I don't smoke. I can't because of my job.
yeah,
Obviously, I don't want to lose my job. But if I can have a little bit of hemp in my beer, why not?
yeah,
Come on, it is
yeah.
what it is.
These guys right here, man. You got to look them up. And here's the best part:
Yes, sir.
$7.99 for a 6 pack.
Come on, Scott.
Dude, I'm not
Come
even
on.
playing. I'm not even playing, dude.
Come on, man.
When was the last
Oh,
time you
look.
paid $7.99 for a 6 pack of beer?
Bush beer.
Yeah, cheap shit.
Bush beer. Bush beer Lone Star
Dude,
back when I was fucking in my
you
20s.
can't even buy a 6 pack of Corona for $7.99.
No, that's impossible. No, no, that's impossible. Yeah, unless you buy it from somebody who's selling it after hours and just wants to make a quick buck.
Exactly, exactly.
So Scott,
But
man,
yeah, man.
what you got with them glasses, dude? I'm
Oh yeah,
curious,
okay,
dude.
all right.
I'm
So
super curious because I need a new glassware set, brother. What you got?
all right, so I was on Amazon and I searched for craft beer glasses or some
Yeah,
shit. Okay. Libby is the manufacturer. Libby makes glassware for all kinds of shit.
yes, they do.
Okay.
Yep.
They're pretty reputable, and they make a glassware set that's actually 6 different glasses. Um, this is one of them that I'm drinking out of. It's your standard pint glass. It's got little bulge on the side.
Yep.
Sits kind of tall.
Yep.
Uh, then there's a shorter pint glass that's a little wider. Still got the bulge, for the aromas.
Okay. Yeah.
And then we get into the more peculiar ones. This
Ooh.
one that's got a base on it and a bulge towards the top, about 3/4 of the way up.
Mm.
Okay. And then we've got for the big guns, this
Oh,
one, this one will fit. I think it's up to 20 ounces. Thick glass bottom,
nice, solid. Yes, sir.
you know, really, 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 well made. And then you've got one for your porters.
Oh, super nice, dude. Love that glass.
Okay. And then we've also got another one, for your fancier beers.
Oh, okay. Okay. And
So 6 glasses in total.
each glass serving a different meant for a certain style of beer.
Exactly. Exactly. Each glass is meant for a certain style of beer.
Right.
And if you're a beer snob or you're into the crafty beers or whatever, you're gonna want to drink the beers out of the glasses that they're meant to be drank
That is,
out of.
yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
know, IPAs are very aromatic, and this bulge right here helps with bringing the aroma out.
Yes, sir.
It's actually a little bit more profound in this one right here, which
Yes.
I think that would be better for an IPA. But you know, all in all, man, I paid $30. It showed up at my door with free shipping in like 3 days.
Okay. Okay.
You know, I think it's worth it for any craft beer drinker who likes, pouring their beer into a glass, smelling the aromas, looking at the
Oh,
colors.
enjoying the beer, man. Studying the beer.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Right. And
So
you got that from Amazon.
I got that from Amazon. I can send you the link.
Nice. I like
Yeah,
that, dude. I like that. And somebody like me who just wants to find any kind of glass and pour the beer into, not knowing that the right style of glass will
yeah,
actually bring out the aromas and the flavor of that beer that you're actually meant to drink. You can pour an IPA, a porter, a lager, any kind of craft style beer into any glass and drink it.
exactly.
But if you
And
find
it's still going to taste like the way it tastes.
right, right,
But
right,
if you want to experience
right.
the
That's
way it was meant to be experienced,
that's what I yeah, that's
you
what I was
know,
getting at. Yeah.
for a porter,
Dude.
they recommend these shorter glasses right here with the stem and the base on it.
Right. Yes, sir.
You know,
A,
and
a bigger
the
style
reason
of
is
a bigger style of a wine style glass.
yeah, because they want it to cup around the porter and keep the stoutness of a porter inside of it.
Yes, sir.
So it's got a smaller head at the top and a rounder bottom to keep that stoutness in there so
Right.
that it doesn't escape. Versus a wide open glass, like, whatever you just get like your normal American style lager in, where
Right.
once all the once all the head goes away, you're just stuck with the beer because
Right.
that head just fizzled away and gone, into the atmosphere.
Yeah.
Porter wants you to keep that slight head,
Yes, it. Yeah.
and that's how come whenever you see a porter pictured, it's got head on it
Yeah.
because they want you to keep that. That's
Yeah.
part of the experience of drinking a porter beer.
Yes. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And when it all comes down to the style of glass that you're actually drinking in, there's a reason why they serve wine in wine glasses. They don't give it to you in a fucking 16-ounce fucking a schooner.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean? There's a reason for it, you know? It's meant to
yeah. And
be enjoyed, stirred, the aroma.
exactly,
What do you do with wine? You smell it. You have a little
exactly.
bit of taste. So these
Exactly.
beers, these
And
craft
if you're
beers,
drinking real fucking wine,
yeah.
you don't immediately pull that cork and pour it in.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
You gotta let it aerate.
You have to. 100%.
Okay? You
Yeah.
gotta let it air out for at least 20 minutes before you're pouring it.
Yep.
And
Yep.
then you pour it into a wine glass because it's meant to house the aroma
Yes,
and
it
coat
is.
the sides of the glass. And it's an experience like what we're explaining here.
It is a fucking experience. You take the wine, you pour it, you circle it, you smell it, you
Yeah,
taste it. Exactly the same thing we're fucking doing with our craft beers. So it's
exactly.
meant to be drinking out of a specific glass. Granted, I may get the glass wrong here and there, but
Yeah,
I got a couple styles, and it is meant to be drinking out of a certain style glass. You can get the same effect from the can straight from itself, but if you're like me, if you're like you don't drink craft beer out the can. You
I
pour
don't.
that motherfucker into a glass, the right style glass. You have to, a
Yeah.
100%. When I first started drinking craft beer, it was straight out the can.
Yeah, me too.
Dude, the moment I poured that motherfucker into a glass, I said, "Whoa, hold up,
Yeah,
totally different flavor,
yeah. You freaked
totally
out.
different flavor." I was totally freaked, dude. I said,
Yeah,
"Okay, from here on out, I'm pouring my craft beer into a glass."
yeah.
Definitely, yep.
Hell yeah, man.
Super weird how you can get two different characteristics of a beer, taste wise, out of a can, and then
Yeah,
pour it into a glass. Super
yeah.
crazy, man. Yeah.
Craft beer is not meant to be drank out of a can.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
No matter what kind of craft beer that it is,
Yep.
it's canned for shipment,
Yes, it is. Yep.
but it's meant to be poured into a glass and enjoyed.
Yeah, for sure. For
Okay.
sure. For sure. There's a reason why anybody can take a Coors Light, Miller Light, Bud Light, drink it out of a can, and get that same great fucking taste that they claim it is, beer after beer after beer after beer. But
Yeah.
if you take a craft beer and drink it out of a can and keep going and then get another batch, yo, this shit don't taste the same, right? this is a microbrewery, bro. This is a microbrewery that's brewing this beer in small batches.
Yeah,
They're putting it out there. So yeah, they may brew it the same, but the taste might differ just a little bit. That's a variant of a taste. So yeah,
exactly.
fuck drinking it out of a can. Get that craft beer, super cold, pour it into a glass, and drink it the way it's fucking meant to be drank, which is out of a glass.
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly. You hear
Yep.
that, boys and girls? Drink it the way it's meant to be fucking drank.
Way it's meant to be fucking drank out of a fucking glass. You have to, man. You have to. And I guarantee, dude, the experience is dude, it's 100 to 0. I mean, what do you want? I don't even know how to explain it. When I was
Yeah,
drinking craft beer first, I was drinking out of a can. I was, oh yeah, it's pretty good. That's some good
yeah.
shit. That's
But
good
you know
shit.
what? You go to any tap room, or you go to
Yes.
any place that specializes in craft beer. You know, craft beer where they've got um, you know, dozens, if not hundreds of beers on tap.
Yeah.
And even if you order a flight of beers, they're all
Ooh.
going to come in little glasses that are meant for those beers.
Yes, sir. It is. Yep.
You know,
Yep.
and
Yep.
if you go to a tap room and you order something, especially like the porters are real chocolatey or nutty, and they're real dark, and
Yeah.
I like to call them chewy because they've always got different flavors to them.
I like that. Yeah, I like that
You
description.
know,
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
they're always gonna serve it to you in this weird style fucking glass, and
Yeah.
dude, it blew my mind the first time. I'm like, what the fuck am I drinking? What did I order?
Yeah, they even got like the tasting glasses when you order a flight of beers, they
Yeah,
got different tasting glasses, right? But they're the
yeah,
smaller tasting glasses. But if you've ever noticed, they have a specific kind of small tasting beer specifically for that fucking beer.
yeah,
Super weird, super cool. So not only are you doing the right way as going to your local brewery and supporting them and getting a flight of beers and trying every fucking beer they got, the brewery's gonna do you one better. The brewer's gonna say, I got you. We're gonna bring you a flight of beers in smarter glasses, but the right fucking glass that beer belongs in.
yeah.
So you can get the full experience as if it
Exactly,
was in
because
a
that's
bigger
what they
glass.
want.
Yeah,
That's what they
exactly.
want, the full
Yep.
experience. They
Yep.
want you to experience that beer the way it was meant to be experienced.
For sure. For sure.
You know,
Yeah.
that's the whole reason why they make these beers.
Exactly.
You
Exactly.
know, it's all about the experience. We're not just knocking back beers to get fucked up.
No, we're not. No, we're
You
not.
know,
Yeah. Yeah.
the whole reason why we're on this channel, the whole reason why we're having this conversation is because we have a love, we have a passion for these microbreweries, these craft beers, these
Yep.
IPAs, these lagers, these porters. This is what we love, and we want to drink it the right way.
You have to. You have to. You have to. Otherwise, what? Why are you drinking them? Why are
Yeah.
you drinking them? You have to get the right glass, get that can, crack that motherfucker open, and pour it into the glass.
Yep.
But pour it right. You want that nice thick head on it. You know what I mean? You want to get the full experience of drinking a craft beer because I guarantee you, you don't do that shit with your Bud Light.
No.
You don't do it with your Coors Light. You don't do it with your fucking Miller Light. You don't do it with your fucking Budweiser. I don't give a fuck. Any straight national brand that you fucking drink, you don't pour that motherfucker in a glass. But you know what you do with the craft beer? You pour that motherfucker in a glass and you enjoy it to the last fucking drop.
That's right.
That's right.
Speaking
Yeah.
of drops, I'm all out.
I'm all out too, my brother.
But I think that might be concluding it for the for the episode here. Um, if there's a couple of things that I want to touch on, for the end of this episode is if you're going to be getting into the craft beers, um, you know, you don't need to do any kind of homework. Just try out some beers and see what you like. I I definitely recommend getting the different glasses to put them in. so that you can get the full experience of the beer. And as always, support your local craft breweries. You know, I've said it time and time again. These guys are brewing beers in small batches for you. You know, for the consumer. They're not doing it to get rich. They're not doing it because they think that their beer is the best. They know that they have a lot of competition out there, and they're just trying to do the best that they can with the knowledge that they have. And before a beer comes out, it could be a couple of years of research and development before you actually see it on the shelf somewhere. They've brewed hundreds, if not thousands, of batches, tweaking the formula, trying to get it right, wasting so much money on ingredients and materials before it hits that shelf. And sometimes it's good and sometimes it's not. But we're the ones that are the judge of that. Support your local craft breweries. You know, these guys right here, Sweetwater, they are not local to me. However, if I'm ever in Atlanta, I'm going to look these guys up. Four Corners out of Dallas, big shout out to them. Those guys are doing it and doing it right. El Chingon is a badass beer. By the way, also, we're going to rate this one. Uh, I'm going to give this one a 4 out of 5. Solid execution. Definitely the most unique IPA that I've ever had. Um, it it's not my favorite, but it's also not my favorite by far. It's not very far from being a favorite, is what I mean. It's it's a damn good beer. The aroma is going to get you. Okay. Uh, if you see this on your shelf and you're into IPAs and you're 420 friendly, by all means, try this beer.
For sure.
Big Joe, what you got on your beer, man? What you gonna give that?
Man, this beer right here, I gave the other one, what was it, a 3.75. This beer right here, I gotta give it a 4 out of 5, man. Super good. Yellow Rose, easier to drink than the Neighbor of the Beast. Um, it had that floral taste, floral aroma. Really good. Super stoked that I came across it at my local HEB. If you're within the HEB distance, you got an HEB in your area, go out, try them out. Um, Lone Pint Brewery out of Magnolia, Texas. Super good beer right here. Super good beer, both of them. Um, and I second everything you said, my brother. I know every time we go off, your main thing is to go support your local breweries, man.
Yeah,
I got nothing much to say about that. Go out, support them. Things are starting to open up for COVID. If they offer seating and pizza or something, go out, have yourself a meal, drink a couple of crafts, make sure you're being responsible, have a driver, have a
drink
designated
water.
driver. If not, take an Uber or a Lyft. Do what you got to do, but do what you got to do to get out there and support the breweries because they're here for you and you got to be there for them.
Exactly. If
100%.
it wasn't for the consumer, they would not exist.
Exactly.
So let's thank them by giving them our money.
Exactly. And no better way to sign off on a podcast, my brother. Otherwise, we did it, my brother. Another
Yes, sir.
episode down in the books. We did it. Craft Beer Sidekicks signing off. And we'll see you another day, baby. Later, my
Peace.
brother.